Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So, hello everyone. I just came on here today because why not? And also because I've just been thinking about a lot in terms of life and just really thinking a lot and really just trying to process what all of this is. But I know that's why we have the privilege of living here more than 20 years, so we can have an idea of what all this is. And when I say what all this is, I mean like life. Um, I think life is an amazing journey, whether you're young, middle-aged, or advanced in age, which is just a nice way of saying old or older. And I think life is really, really what you make it, no matter, I guess it's like no matter what your circumstances are. I'm not really sure. Yeah, no matter what your circumstances are. And you see, whenever I say or think things like that, my mind is like, okay, what about the people who genuinely can't control the way that their life is, or where they were born or raised or something like that? And the same philosophy still sits with me. No matter what your situation is, I feel like there's got to be a possibility of you getting out of it. But at the same time, maybe in this reality, that same person doesn't get out of it. You understand? Anyways, I just came on here today to just talk to you guys a little bit just about life. And just so you understand how precious life is, I've learned that all of us have a 1 in 400 trillion chance of being born. So the 7 billion, almost 8 billion people that are on this planet right now that are alive and doing something, you guys are lucky. You really are. I am. No matter how you're living on this planet, on this world, you're still lucky. And I just really, really pray that people understand the importance of life, which is why it pains me when there's violence. It pains me to see one man killing another. And I try to think about the idea of maybe is it supposed to be like that? But then I think of it and I'm like, God wouldn't want that. Would he? Would he really want men killing men? I don't think so. Not at all. So I try to think of many reasons as to why the world is the way that it is. But then that's where my mind gets really negative, because then I start thinking about all the negative things that have been happening in this world. And sometimes I cry about how life is, not necessarily for me, but just how the world is in general. And it just sucks when you kind of have, you should know about the negative things that are going on in this world and try to figure out ways to solve these problems. And it's like a majority of people don't really want to spend the time to try to solve the problems because they think it's too hard, but it really is not. It's difficult, but it's not impossible to solve all of these issues that we have. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the water. The water everywhere. The water in Flint, Michigan. The water, or water, as my dad would want me to say it, is all over. The water issue is all over the world. Housing. A lot of people are still homeless today, and we are in 2019, about to be in 2020 in the next few months. And I'm just like, how did you guys And when I say you guys, I don't mean the actual people, but how did anyone, like, sorry, I heard a noise. How did anyone not, sorry if it's windy, by the way. I'm really sorry about that. I forgot about it being windy. But another thing is, how did this world not figure out that they could make housing for every single person in this world and still have land? It's possible. There's so many lies that people have been fed, I feel. And there's just so much deceit, so much people who want to be in power. And I get it. I'm not knocking them, but it's just like, if we solved all these problems, there would be less problems in the world. Okay, I'm still holding up my finger. So obviously there's something else. The idea of gun control. And I know this is a controversial topic, so in my mind it is. So I'm not gonna stay too long on it, but basically, where do you draw the line of gun use? And like, should you have why? But then number 4, that brings me to conflict of the world conflict. It would be amazing. It would be amazing if, let me put my hands down, I still remember it's 4. It would be amazing if all of the world, all of the states, all of the countries got together and united all of us together. And instead of fighting against each other, which I'm sure people have thought about this, but you know, I'm young. Not even that I'm young, but I'm just another person who's thinking this, who decides that I want to voice it. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm pretty sure if we all got together and united with each other, that'd be the most amazing thing. And we would be a lot closer. And where I was going with that is, we wouldn't fight. At that point, we wouldn't fight against each other. We would fight sorry, every time I walk down this area, I just hear some really weird stuff. I'm not really gonna show you because I don't really think it's necessary, but every time I walk by, I just hear like these weird like machine noises, or I hear animal noises. I don't know, but anyway, what I'm talking about is, we should be fighting with each other against something else, and we shouldn't be fighting against each other. And that was number 4. I think I'll name one last one, number 5. And then after that, just other problems, like huge problems that I really wish we would just wake up and try to help solve if we're not doing that already. So number 5 is the idea of understanding that we're not on this planet forever, which I don't know if I mentioned before or if that was number 1, but either way, it may be similar or not. But okay, I'm overthinking it. All I'm saying, number 5 is that we don't have that much time on this planet. So we really should be doing our best to unite with each other if the overall, let's just say, group that runs this world doesn't want that to happen. And I'm sure people are branching out and reaching out to each other, but it would be amazing to, maybe this is what traveling is for. Like, oh, I went to Italy, so I met 5 friends, and now they teach me Italian, I teach in English. But what I was going with that was, it would be nice to be able to go anywhere in the world and just make those type of friends, and you guys can learn from each other, and you can teach each other things. That's what we should be doing in this world. We should really be getting together. We really should be sharing each other's skills, we would still be different. There's no jeopardizing us being the same, because obviously we already passed the point of being similar. We're not. But from here on out, we would be still different, but also share each other's skills, values, traditions. And that's what's happening already. I understand that, but I don't know if I'm really thinking about it in the way, or if I'm saying it the way that I'm thinking about it. Hope this makes sense, because I'm uploading this video anyway, because I'm trying something new. So this video is go for a walk with me, I guess, because I'm just going to be talking about what's on my mind right now. And switching to another topic, I have been really thinking about how I want my YouTube channel to be. And the ideal goal is to showcase skincare tips, tutorials, hair care tips, tutorials. But I feel like I want my YouTube channel to be more than that, because I feel like I really wouldn't justify my existence if I just did those things. So, and when I say justify my existence, I don't mean it in an egotistical way. I just mean there's more to offer than just talking about skin and hair coming from me. I like talking about non-controversial things because I just think a lot of the things that this world has been splitting us up even more, and there's part of the world that wants to stay split up, and there's part of the world that wants to come together. And I really don't believe in some of the 3D rules that we have here on planet Earth. And there's a dog barking. Great. I just feel like let me just simplify it for you, okay? I think that, this sun is beautiful. I think that a lot of the world's problems today, there are a lot of things that are separating us on purpose. And I think if we just got rid of, that would alleviate a lot of the problem. Also, for the people who probably have, I don't want to say like OCD, but who just get really angry because it's a shaky view. Sorry, but not sorry, because if you knew what I've been going through about exactly what I wanted to upload on this channel, then you would just be like, you know what, I'm just going to be myself. So I kind of am rambling, and I'm not sorry about that, because I've been really trying to just make videos, and just like for years actually, like not even just on YouTube, but I've always wanted to just have like an audience, like a decent audience. I don't care if it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 1,000 people. I just want to have like an audience that's receptive to what I'm saying, because for many years I've been going through my life and I haven't really been heard, and it's not fair. I feel I'm not doing self-pity. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna have to edit part of this video because I'm on a residential part of the road, and now I'm gonna have to fix some things. But anyway, I just feel like when your mindset is a certain way and you want things a certain way and you want to make things a certain way, sometimes you're just getting in your own way and you're not really getting anything done. And it's really frustrating because you had all these goals, you had all these plans that you wanted to do, and you can't really do them because you got it in your way. So I kind of lost track. I got distracted while I was talking to you guys, but I hope I'm making sense, and if I'm not, humans don't always have to make sense, do they? Do we ever? Do we ever? So I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you've made it this far, well, gosh, you must really like something that I'm saying. So like, comment, subscribe, But what I was saying, basically what I was saying is that I want a receptive audience, someone who actually interacts with what I have to say, someone who really people who really think before they comment or speak. And it's like, maybe that's asking a lot of the internet, because there's a lot of trolls and there's a lot of bots and all that stuff. But I'm gonna put it out there in the universe and say, hey, like, this is what I'm asking for. Also asking to be recognized in a positive light. Why not? I have something to say, you know? Tired of being quiet all my life. And that's why, part of the reason why I've always wanted to make videos, not even just like YouTube videos, because I've always been trying to make Snapchats like this or Instagram lives, and I just felt like it really wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. But it's because the way I was setting it up, it was the way that I thought about it. And something that I learned is how to be more like yourself, how to be yourself. And this video is getting like really long, so I'm gonna end it soon. But a part of my spiritual journey that I've been going through is like how to really, 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 truly, genuinely be yourself, and not let other people, like, let me turn around, and not let other people's views and ideas like interrupt you or bother you or something like that. And how to not get, what's the word? How to not get discouraged. Sorry. Whew, had a little brain freeze. But how to not get discouraged. And for a long time I said, if I'm going to really put myself out here like this, I have to do some like real internal spiritual work, which I have been. I've been journaling, praying, meditating, going, like, if I'm not going for walks, I'm just stretching and just, oh, look at the beautiful moth. Is that a moth or a butterfly? Anyway, I've just been really working on myself. Now I feel really good about just like expressing my opinions. And if anyone like has opposing opinions, that's fine. To each his own. I can't do anything about it. I can't control how people feel or what people do or say or how they think. And I think that was part of my problem for a long time. I've been always wanting to have the right outcome with people, but people are unpredictable, and I learned that over and over again. So everything is fine now. I feel a lot better about just making videos and just releasing them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this walk with me. This video is super long, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. So, have a great day, and yeah. See you until next time, I guess. All right, bye.